For the next 15 minutes, I will be sharing to you the 5 critical use cases where we apply the power of AI, enhancing the defense in depth for effectively combating the modern threats. But before that, what we are facing right now. Obviously, when there's a good side of AI, there's also a bad side or the dark side of it. What I'm showing you here means threat actor also has an access to every tools, specifically AI tools that we're using in our company or even personal. So this is the dark side that we're facing. First, they use AI for their advancement of development of malware. So the one I'm showing you is a sample of a malware that is actually being reported last year by a researcher and created using the generative AI. So what this malware is actually being more advanced is that it basically dynamically adaptive, meaning they actually, or this malware adjusted its source code coming from the generative AI to effectively evade any endpoint security solutions, being polymorphic. And interestingly, it was called as a black mamba because this is right after the name of a snake, known to be highly adaptive for survival. And that's this malware is all about. So threat actor use and leverage the generative AI applications, in this case for advancing their malware. And it doesn't actually stop there. Threat actor understand and realize the big power of the AI in such attack, in advancing their attack. In the case that they also develop their own AI models. So what I'm showing you here are the sample of the names of the AI models that is actually being sold out or sold in the dark web by cyber criminals. Interestingly, they market these as AI models with the full power of an extent, meaning threat actors can easily use these without any restrictions or limitations for any malicious or bad use, right? So, and part of that use case is, of course, development of malware. And Worm GPT or the Fraud GPT is also being used to effectively create or develop a more legitimate phishing attack. So that's another use case. So these are more of the external threats where has been multiplied and been more scalable and been more advanced with the use of the AI by threat actors. Part of the dark side of it is also the insider threats. When we talk about insider threats, every company, every enterprises, as we allow our users or employees to access Gen AI apps like here, as you can see, the underlying issue or the underlying problem is the data security privacy, which means us, as being human, are prone to error. We can able to accidentally or mistakenly or maybe unconsciously sharing sensitive information or data through while using this Gen AI. Right? So company actually own those source code, password and keys, or maybe users may accidentally sharing intellectual property, or maybe a customer data, which should be prevented or need to be protected. So these are the common threats and risks that we're facing as a dark side of AI. So what do we need to do? Of course, we're talking of the bad side of AI. So I believe to effectively combat against those threats and risks is to bring the power of AI on the good side. And that's what I will gonna discuss. First, bringing the power of AI to effectively detect malwares. This actually been proven even before the start of Gen AI. Right? Using AI or machine learning, which is a form of an AI, is known to be effectively detecting unknown malwares in the form of a PE files or a Microsoft Office documents. We understand that threat actors normally weaponize this type of attacks, or I mean, this type of files, normally that is being attached or in the form of a downloads from websites or cloud applications. But then again, with the power of AI, we can effectively detect with high precision in real time within a 10 milliseconds to identify if those files that is being downloaded or open is actually malicious. Second use case. The second good thing is we use AI to detect phishing websites. In this case, even the newly registered phishing websites, we can able to use the AI for an effective detection. And of course, blocking and prevention. So what I'm showing you is a sample of a phishing website. This is a form of a phishing attack where threat actors is trying to steal user credentials. In this case, threat actors is trying to attack the Microsoft Office credentials of a user. So with the AI, it dynamically analyzes in real time, right, within the 10 milliseconds, both the context of the URL at the same time the context of the website. And with the combination of using the deep learning, natural language processing, and even the convolutional neural network, which are all form of an AI models, we can effectively detect those such of attack. So the one I'm showing you here is, this is a phishing website where threat actors use the image to evade any traditional phishing detection, but then AI can able to classify the full content of this image. And then third of the good thing is we use AI to detect any user behavior anomalies. And basically, this help identify if there's any insider threats. So how AI basically work is it enables all the or the cybersecurity defense in depth to analyze the user behavior on a day-to-day basis. And if there's any underlying or if there's any changes, it triggers any anomaly risk that basically affects the user trust score. So we use this kind of capability to apply an adaptive security policy in a sense that the moment that this AI identify there's a user behavior anomaly, we can adjust adaptively the security policy to mitigate, right, any insider threats. So it also used to identify any compromised accounts and compromised devices. And part of the defense in depth basically boils down on protecting data. Every company has a crown jewel, and that's the data to protect. And what I'm showing you is the fourth use case where we use AI to effectively detect any data leakage of images, right? So to detect any sensitive images that consist of passports, driver's license, social security cards, credit cards, debit cards, and so on, even the screenshots and whiteboards. Another use case in effectively detecting any sensitive images is those medical records in the form of an image. AI actually been used to detect those and protect against any external leakage. And we're using here the convolution neural network, which also AI technology used for facial recognition. So imagine we can also use the same technology for this kind of data protection use case. So what it actually also addressed is, if we talk about images, I'm showing you a sample of a tree image wherein you'll definitely agree with me that this is a credit card. Even though the text is broken, the numbers or letters is broken, we can still say, right, with the human eye and brain, that this is a credit card. And with the use of AI, we can mimic the same detection capability. So if we talk about conventional or traditional DLP, it is very hard to detect such images that has a broken text because they need to extract those texts and match on every DLP rules. And in this case, there's no any clear text. Right? But AI can effectively detect such image. And part of it is we can also use AI for detecting sensitive documents. So it doesn't actually stop in detecting sensitive images, but also documents. So these are the different use cases that we've had. So we have several machine learning classifier to effectively detect if there's any leakage to the website that has been uploaded to the cloud storage, right? So we have that capability as part of the defense in depth, okay? So such documents may consist of a source code, consulting agreement, M&A document. So every company there's different requirements. And I believe these are such documents that requires to be protected, right? So this is subject for the PII, PHI, and PCI. So the good thing leveraging AI in the area of data protection is it helps minimize the maintenance of a complex DLP rules using regex. So basically, we offloaded all of those, right, by the using of AI. So in this case, we're using a natural language processing, which is a form of an AI technology. All right. So, and then those are just a few of the use cases that we apply in terms of the defense in-depth capabilities we've had in our solution. So Netskope actually brings all of these capabilities. So having the signature-based, intelligent-based detection, and even the IOC-based detection, effectively detecting known threats, and augmenting it, right, with the AI and machine learning capabilities. So this slide actually, as a key takeaway, AI and machine learning still augments the signature-based and intelligence-based detection to effectively combat against the modern threats. So in the Netscope SASE solution, or the Secure Access Service Edge, we bring all of these from the threat protection to the data protection, combining with the zero trust principle, making sure that every users, wherever they are, wherever the country they located, whatever the devices that they're using, they safely and securely access any destination, either the website, cloud applications, or private application, even using the Gen AI applications without any performance trade-off. And I'm referring to the Secure Access Service Edge solution, or the SASE. So take note, right? Just a key takeaway. For me, I believe that it's important for everybody here is to make sure and check, get back to your security controls if they have all of these capabilities, powering with the AI and machine learning. This help mitigates the risk, increasing the security posture, and definitely has a wonderful life for everyone. With that, thank you so much and enjoy the rest of the session.
The cloud revolution transformed business, freeing applications, devices, and data from corporate networks and data centers. But freedom came with risk. Zero Trust emerged, promising to protect users from the dangers of unfettered access. But only one solution fulfills the promise of Zero Trust. Built of the cloud, for the cloud, securing every interaction with data, apps, and devices, providing precise access controls beyond allow or deny, interpreting risk others miss, seeing what others can't, and doing it all in a single platform. The Netskope Zero Trust Engine. Move fast. Safely. Ready for anything. Zero Trust, done right. Part of Netskope One.